Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Moletrap here, coming at you. And if you've been watching my recent games, you will probably recognize this red Zerg player by now, Softball, aka Sen, the the high-level Brood War player, now turned high-level Starcraft 2 player. And I decided to do some ZVZ this time. We've seen Sen now face Axlav, member of the Evil Geniuses clan, who's a top USA player, and beat Select as well. And I'm sure that doesn't mean that he's always better, but just happens to win a couple games in a row against some top US players. And now I'm gonna do a commentary on a game with Sen versus I think the only player who you could argue would be considered the best in the US, despite the fact that he's not high ranked on the US ladder, and that is IdrA. Who's recently joined Evil Geniuses clan as well. Actually, IdrA, who recently, I think he may have beaten Select. Actually, he beat, I think it was Select in the finals, or maybe it was, I don't remember. Anyway, he just won MLG DC, basically, the pretty much the biggest LAN event in the United States for StarCraft 2 that we've seen thus far. I think it was like a $5,000 prize pool or something like that. Major tournament, and IdrA beat everyone there. Very nicely done. Anyway, so Sen decided to do some ZVZ here. By the way, before I forget again, I keep forgetting to mention, I got some news for everybody. I mentioned before that I really wanted to spend this month making Diamond, and guess what? Yes, I finally made Diamond. I actually made it like last week, but I kept forgetting to mention it in my commentaries. I am now a Diamond player, still just like a 1250 Diamond player, not that big of a deal, but I've met my goal for the moment. I kind of haven't been playing as much, but I'm looking forward to seeing how far I can get in Diamond, how many points I can get, basically. Anyway, IdrA going for a pool first. Tell your idiot. Oh dear, I'm not even going to bother reading the chat, I don't think. But apparently some people are messaging him during the game. Perhaps this was during a tournament or something. I apologize if I'm, again, doing something from a tournament. It's hard. Sorry, I don't talk English. Oh, nice. Anyway, let's get back to the game. IdrA went for the pool first. He's getting out some Zerglings and Zergling speed very early on, whereas Sen went for a somewhat risky hatchery here. He's got his pool up as well. He's going to start producing Zerglings now as well, but there are several Zerglings. 6 Zerglings more on the way. Another 6 Zerglings being produced, actually, and he's going to start just pumping mass Zerglings out of his hatchery. A Baneling Nest in the back. So basically, Sen going for a longer term game, IdrA going for a rush of sorts, just going to try and kill Sen off very early on. A couple creep tumors going down in the natural expansion here, and Sen just barely gets out some Zerglings of his own. IdrA has more Zerglings rallied to meet up with those, so as soon as he gets more of his own, he's going to be able to turn and fight and have an advantage there. Sen's going to have to fall back. Loses a couple Zerglings before falling back, though. That Baneling Nest is on the way, though. In fact, the Baneling Nest, I think, is complete. Yes, Baneling Nest is complete, so as soon as he has a moment to spare, IdrA will be able to morph those Zerglings into Banelings, and then he'll be able to do the major damage. A couple more creep tumors going up here. The Queen's blocking the ramp, make sure they can't get up past those creep tumors. That's a very nice move there. I'm curious to see what he's going to do with the Baneling Nest, which I don't think Sen knows about at this moment. And yeah, IdrA has just taken guys off gas. He's got enough gas in the bank for a few Banelings. He's going to try and break down these rocks in the back. Sen is all over it. He sees exactly what's going on here. He might do well to move one of these creep tumors up to the top, actually, into his main base. He's got sorry, not creep tumor, spine crawler. He's got one building in his main base, but I don't think it's going to be up. Well, actually, the Zerglings take forever to break through the rocks, so it might be up in time. Anyway, but he's probably going to try and go in and kill off the drones with a couple well-placed Banelings. Speed is upgraded for those Zerglings, so he's got an advantage there as well. And basically, if Sen just holds out for a little bit longer, if he just holds out, he'll be fine. More creep tumors, I'm sorry, spine crawlers, I keep getting that wrong, going down in the sides here. I like where they're placed. They're placed kind of in strategic points to stop the banelings from running through. I don't know if, again, I don't know if he knows the banelings are on the way, and it looks as if IdrA has actually decided to kind of pause his Zergling production for the moment and build an expansion and drone up instead. So he's building drones right now. Sen actually building more drones as well, though, to replace the ones he used to make spine crawlers. He kind of knows that IdrA isn't going to have any kind of air tech anytime soon, and here come some Zerglings running in. No Banelings in the mix, though. Where are the Banelings? No Banelings at all. He's just running this massive speed Zerglings around, trying to pick off what he can. If he can catch a Queen out in the open field, he can pick it off pretty easily. This Queen back in the back is pretty safe, though. But now IdrA can kind of pressure Sen at both places. And, you know, he's forced Sen to make so many Spine Crawlers, which means he's pretty well defended at this point, though. But, yeah, it means he's been forced to use up a lot of drones for that. More larvae popping out there. Here come the Zerglings running again, just trying to see if they can pick anything off as it's rallied between the bases. Just this little mass of Zerglings. And he's still not making use of the Baneling Nest, basically. Let's check out the army tab. They're both about even in army right now. Not much of an army for Sen, just a couple Zerglings, whereas IdrA has a ton of money in his actual Zerglings right now and producing more as well. Getting a Roach Warren in addition. So, okay, here we go. That's what I was looking for. A lair is now going up for IdrA as well, and where are we seeing? Okay, Baneling Nest. So, Sen is actually kind of falling behind in the tech here, interestingly. I would have thought that he would have maybe tried to get a lair earlier, but he's just been so worried about these Banelings and Zerglings coming in that he's produced all these spine crawlers and hasn't really done much else. He's got the Roach Warren down now, though, and that's going to be a good defense against both Banelings and Zerglings. If you can get a good clump of roaches, they're going to be able to stand up to a Baneling army pretty easily. The lair is up now, though. What is he going to make with the lair is what I'm wondering here. Is he going to go for maybe roach upgrades? It looks like what he's going to do with his lair. Yes, he's going for the speed for the roaches, and I'm wondering if he's going to get a Hydra Den or something like that. Hydra Roach can be pretty good against fellow roaches. I don't know if he knows yet that that Sen has these roaches. He's still just got these. Whoa! What is going on here? Oh no! What are these creep tumors doing? Was he going to try and go for an attack? I think he was going to go for an attack with roaches and creep tumors and plant the creep tumors on IdrA's creep once he has him pinned in. I don't think this is going to work, though. Look at this. Sen coming in with masses of roaches, all of his creep tumors, and IdrA leaves the game. Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting him to leave that quickly. But I guess with this massive creep tumors, why do I keep calling that? Spine crawlers heading towards his base. I mean, basically, if he lost the first battle, then he was going to lose the game, because as soon as he lost that first battle, there'd be creep tumors all along here. Why do I keep doing that? Spine crawlers. Spine crawlers. I'm thinking creep colonies. My bad. Anyway, there'd be spine crawlers all up in his base, and I guess he decided that he couldn't face the roaches. A couple banelings coming in as well. So, very interesting game. I'm disappointed we didn't get to see the climax there, but hope you guys enjoyed it regardless, and hope that you can at least imagine what kind of fun hijinks would have happened if those spine crawlers had planted themselves in IdrA's base. That would have been fun to watch. Hope you guys enjoyed it. GG. Thanks for watching.